Alrighty, good afternoon and welcome back. You can see what we got in front of us today is about a 4.5 USDA Choice Prime Rib Roast. Real easy to get this thing prepped up, took it out of the package, covered it in olive oil, and then the seasoning we're going to use, actually before we get to the seasoning, let's get a little beer. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and season this thing up. Seasoning we're going to use today, we were in Sioux Falls today at a barbecue shop. And I bought 3 different kinds of this Dizzy Pig. So the one we're going to use on the prime rib roast is the cow lick steak rub. So that's good on prime rib. So heck, we're going to try it on the prime rib. It's really, like I said, I covered this whole thing in olive oil already. There we go. Smells good, I'll tell you that. But I'm going to go ahead and continue. I'm going to continue to season this until she's all covered. Probably let it sit for about 15-20 minutes. And we are cooking on we're cooking on a new used grill that I got given from now the one and only Tom Horseman. So maybe you can guess what it is, but if you can't and you want to find out, stay tuned and we'll see it under the grill. Alrighty, so if you haven't guessed it already, the grill that I inherited from Tom Horseman is indeed his cherished, modified Rectech Mini. Once he told me he was going to try selling this thing, I was like, well, I'll buy it. He's like, no, I'll give it to you. That's just kind of what the father-son BBQ duo does. But the way we're going to cook this today is I got this thing set at 180, still somewhat coming up the temp. We're going to probably cook at 180, probably for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, let it get some smoke in it, because this thing does smoke like crazy at lower temps. And after that hour and a half, 2 hours, we're going to crank this up probably to about 350 and finish it off there. So when I crank it up to 350, we will pick back up. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, so we are back. Prime rib roast has been on for an hour and a half. You can see, if you can see the temp there, it's climbing up. I just did turn this thing up to 300. We're going to finish it off at 300. It's been on for an hour and a half at 180. I'll give you a quick peek at the prime rib roast. There it is. I'm not going to do anything to this. I'm just going to go ahead and close this thing down. You can see I got the temp probe in it. Close this thing down and let this finish off and probably come up to 130, 135 before I pull it off. And just real quick, I cannot tell you how excited I am to have a Rectech back in the arsenal again. I get a lot of questions asking me, what happened to the Rectech, this and that, did you have an issue with it? I can say this, I had 0 issues, I had a couple grill issues, but again, I call Rectech and they work it out right away because their customer service is top notch. That is a very true statement about them, besides their grills being awesome too, but their customer service is awesome. So back to the whole thing, happy to have a Rectech in the family again. Love the product, love the company, and stay tuned for a lot more cooks on this thing because my dad's had this for years now, and I was very happy that he called me before he did sell this thing, and I was able to add it to my arsenal, like I said. So besides that, so we're gonna let this thing go, pull it off 130, 135, and I will pick back up and give you a peek before we let it rest. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, so we are back, and it is time to eat. Real quick, we're gonna go over the cook times here. We did. My mom's hands, and I don't know if you saw it. Yeah, we got my mom here too. Got, well, I call her mom, but her name is Marianne. I love her to death. But real quick, the cook times, 180.
It's actually Mom Mad Horse Barbecue.
Okay, we get that all the time. But real quick, we'll go over the cook times. 180 for an hour and a half, and then 300 at an hour and a half. We pulled this off at an internal of like 136. And let it rest for about.
Slice it up. Let's see it.
We let it rest for 15 minutes.
Impatient.
Sorry about the background noise. We got Tom Horseman here.
Slice that sucker up.
He is old.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm impatient. Oh, look at that. Oh man, look at that, folks. That is mighty nice looking steak right there. Look at that. Oh, that is awesome.
Like I said, we pulled this off at 135. Typically, I'd pull it off at about 130, but the last couple prime rib roasts I did was just a little too medium rare, so we went a little higher today.
Mad Horse Barbecue, don't you forget to check that out.
Whoops.
Leave a comment, thumbs up, and as always.
There we go. You guys and girls have a good night. We are going to eat. This will be a good dinner. You guys and girls have a good night. Again, sorry for the background noise. Oh, there's another hand. You guys and girls have a good night. We'll see you later.